Hey, so welcome back. Sorry I haven't been uploading as much. I've been working on some really cool things, so I should be back in the flow of everything pretty soon. But I did want to show you guys just briefly today the new screen. So this is just the frame, but this is a Stewart Ballon Edge frame, and it's 190 inches, 16 by 9. And it's just massive, man. It just fits the room so well. I'm just super big on not compromising on screen size. I think so many theaters just feel like they can't go big and just don't do it. And I just didn't want to be one of those theaters. I really wanted to go as big as I possibly could in here. And again, not make as little compromises as I possibly could. So, we have 4 SBS in-wall subs behind the screen. They go down to about 20 hertz in this room, and they can have up to, I think, 116 dB of output. So it's no slouch. In addition to that, to really add more pressure to the room, I have my 21s that I've built, and these aren't your typical, GSG style 21s, loud venue kind of 21s. These are full home theater, high excursion, carbon fiber, rubber surround, 21-inch subwoofers. So they take, I think, 4,000 watts RMS, and man, they really pressurize this room. Not every subwoofer driver is built the same, and I'm a firm believer of that. I honestly think that the Dayton Audio Ultimax 18 is a better pick than a lot of the popular 21s in the DIY community. But that's another topic for another time. Just want to go back to this screen. If you can see the edge here, right? And you would think that's where the screen ends, is this black border. But that's actually not the case. Now, if we zoom in real quick, we can see, maybe we can't, there we go. That is where the actual edge of the screen is. So this is only like a 1/2 inch thick border. So this screen is actually pretty much edge to edge all the way around the room. So I know that border kind of tricks your eye into thinking that the screen is smaller than it is, but essentially this screen is edge to edge, and it is huge, man. Absolutely giant. I'm pairing that with the Firehawk 1.1 gain screen material. So that is, a gray screen, and I'm just a firm believer in gray screens. I know, at least, especially just for this room. I mean, again, this is a room for my family, so I'm not going to black out, this entire room and kind of make it an unpleasant place to be. I'm willing to take that hit, just because I personally like the perceived contrast boost you get with gray. I know a lot of people say, well, you're sacrificing your white, and with this projector, I'm not, right? If you think about it, white, in just terms of light, is the presence of light. So when you give a gray screen 10,000 lumens, your white is just going to be as paper white as any white screen it could possibly, that you can find. The thing that your projector can't fake is black, right? Black is the absence of light. And so when you take that away on a white screen, in my opinion, in a lot of cases, at least for this room, you still see that white underneath. So your black is only going to be as dark as your white screen, right? Unless you're perfectly masked out, have velvet floor to ceiling, and have the perfect projector like a Christie Eclipse. Your black is underneath all of that is your white screen. So again, that's a topic for another time. We'll do actual data testing, and I can show you. I have plenty of white screen samples to just say, hey, this is what my philosophy is. It's not that there's one correct answer for home theater. This is just what I did with my room. So again, one thing I just can't, I have to reiterate, I did not want to sacrifice the screen size in this room, right? And so we're gonna have full fabric walls floor to ceiling with acoustic treatment behind it. This is the frame out, so the fabric track is going to go on top of this wood and frame it out, and the acoustic treatment is going to go behind it. And again, we're still going to have full 4-inch absorption panels behind here and full diffusion panels, 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional. We're just going to build, I say we, it's just me, I sound so pretentious. I'm going to build an alcove for the acoustic treatment to sit in. So it's still going to go into a 4-inch stud bay and go out 1 inch. So we may even be deeper than your average 4-inch panel here. And again, we're going to have 2-dimensional diffusion right here, 2-dimensional diffusion with combo of 3-dimensional, and basically combo panels and 3-dimensional back here. Long story short, I did a favor. I helped Anthony Grimani clean up at M-Wave last year, and he talked to me for about an hour about my room, provided all of the RT60 calculations, and gave me really, really good advice, and gave me a parts list basically to follow. Again, this is not a Grimani designed room by any stretch of the imagination, but I do have now the knowledge and confidence to say that this room is just not going to sacrifice on acoustics. You know, we're going to have 2 21s up front, the 4 SVS subs on this wall, a 12,000 watt 33-inch subwoofer back here, 2 more of the SVS on walls to act as absorbers. So we are going to get waveforming in this room. Here I go again. I am going to get a Trinov in here and do waveforming. I just got back from CEDIA, went to the Trinov launch event, and that was really fun. I got to see a lot of the people who trained me at Trinov there, and I talked to them for like an hour about the products. I met George from Theater at Home. He's just an awesome dude. We chatted for like an hour, and that was really fun. So yeah, here's just a quick update. I'm sorry it's not, the full professional video that I usually try to do. I don't know if I can do it. But yeah, just wanted to give a quick update, and thank you for watching.